Now, if we look at MAMP, you have the open start page right here. And obviously, that opens up the start page. So there's the start page. And here is PHPMyAdmin, which is a graphical user interface for managing. See if we can fit this to the screen better. Nope, that's as good as it gets. Okay, so it's a graphical user interface for building SQL databases, MySQL databases. And so all those things I just showed you in SQL code, although you could use the code in this terminal they give you, all of that can actually be done with graphical user interface. So we have databases and create database right there. So we'll call this one Spotter 2. Notice over on the left there, I already have a database called Spotter because this project I'm toying with the idea of taking it more seriously, but as I've already said, I think that it would be sort of redundant on the internet. Now you specify the number of column slots. In our case, if we review our code, we have actually not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 as on the website, but actually 9 because we have to count the ID number. So we have 9 columns. And the table name, the first of the tables anyway, is locomotives, of course. Capitalize it this time. Generally, I think I can get away with that. So we go with the ID number of the record. We won't put in a length. Attributes would be, where's my, not null. I'm sorry, well, we know it's primary. We know that it's the primary key at least. It's going to auto increment. And it's not going to be null, so that box will not get checked. Second one, road number. Length, I said before, ideal will be 8. But we will go with a varchar for data type. Reporting marks. Varchar. We'll say 5. Location. Varchar 255. Manufacturer. Actually, no, excuse me. Date. Almost forgot the date. So the date will be whatever the default is in this case. Location. Actually, wasn't that? I'm going to double check to make sure it was. No, actually, date became before location. Fair enough. Date. At least as I coded it by default. So location. Varchar. I still am wondering what I did in the original code, but it doesn't really matter actually because it doesn't matter what order the columns are in. So location. Varchar 255. Manufacturer. 255, varchar model, varchar 255, year built, comments, text. That's nagging me with the order of those columns, though, so I'm going to double check my code. Just a minute. Location and date. I had it right the first time. Not that it really matters. Like I said, it would work either way because it's going by the IDs, but I'm being perfectionist today. I just want it to be how I intended it. Date. All right. Default is not null. Not null. Yeah. All right. So, once it's complete, you save. That's pretty self-explanatory enough. Now, these errors here, I would appreciate if somebody could explain what's the matter, because I consulted some experts on this and they weren't able to explain this. What we discovered, though, is that if you ignore these errors, it still works. So there's our database all ready to go. But this will not be editable from the website. We won't be able to upload data to it because we don't have the columns PHP file that I mentioned earlier. So that's the next thing on the agenda.